Hi, my name is Mel, and I'm so glad you could make it to this short video about how to book Horizon 22, London's highest free viewing point, and the 10 important things that you need to know when getting hold of your tickets. Because unless you know what you're doing, either you won't get any tickets at all, or worse yet, I suppose, you might get some tickets, go to the venue, and be turned away. I've made a number of videos about Horizon 22 and the nearby SkyGarden, including a comparison of what you can see from the top, so the link's in the description if you're interested. Just before getting into the video, can I ask you, if you get value from this video, could you consider liking it by clicking on the thumbs up button, or possibly even subscribing to the channel? It would really help me out. And if you have any comments, questions, or queries, if you want to put them in the comments below, I'll get right back to you. So, on with the video. But whatever you do, you must watch right until the end, because genuinely the last tip is the most important, the one that most people get wrong and don't get any tickets as a result. Tip number 1, how do you get hold of tickets? Well, there are two main ways. The first one I think is the most important and the one I recommend, and that's to book online at horizon22.co.uk, and the link is in the description. That way you know you've got tickets, and if you follow all the other tips, you'll get in and see the views that you want to see. The alternative is, because these tickets are free, people don't always turn up. They don't always sell out either, so it is possible just to turn up at the venue itself and get a walk-in ticket. But of course, this is not guaranteed. Tip number 2. Horizon 22 has strict airport-style security, so you're almost certainly going to need photo ID. If you turn up to the venue, whether you booked your tickets online or you were relying on getting some walk-up tickets, you're going to need photo ID. No photo ID, and you might be turned away. You should check the website for details of their policy. Tip number 3, larger bags are restricted. Because of the airport-style security and the bag scanners, they can't allow through larger baggage, and there's nowhere to leave it. There's no reception, there's no luggage. So if you turn up with larger bags and you can't do anything with them, you won't be allowed in. Tip number 4, the age limit. Children of 16 years or younger must be accompanied by somebody who's 18 years or older. So if kids turn up on their own, even if they've got tickets, they'll be turned away. Timed entry, tip number 5. You've only got a small window of flexibility on the timed entry of your ticket. So if you turn up too far outside of that timed entry, you won't be allowed in. Tip number 6. The length of visit. Now, Horizon 22 doesn't actually place a limit on the length of your visit. Once you're in, you can stay as long as you like, although presumably at the end of visiting hours, they'll usher you out. I would say, though, from having been there, depending on the amount of photos that you want to take, or whether you go to the cafe or the bar there and have a drink or a snack or something like that, I would think probably half an hour would cover most people's visits. Tip number 7. Consider booking around sunset for the best views. Now, this is a bit tricky because Horizon 22 during the week closes at 6 p.m. and on Saturday 5 p.m. and on Sunday 4 p.m. So it probably only is a thing from, say, mid-October to mid-March. But if you go and take some photographs at dusk or sunset, you can get some stunning views of London. Tip number 8, what to do if you can't get a ticket for Horizon 22. Well, like I say, it's possible to turn up on the day and see if you can get a walk-in ticket. There are 2 other free locations, free viewpoints nearby, that you might try your luck at. The SkyGarden, although that tends to be even more popular than Horizon 22. And there's also the Garden at 120, which there's no possibility of getting advance tickets for that. You have to turn up and see if you can get access, and sometimes that means queuing for an hour or so. And it's important to bear in mind that while SkyGarden arguably has better views, even though it's slightly lower. Its SkyGarden is actually nearer the river. The garden at 120 is actually significantly lower down, so it has good views, but they're not the same as Horizon22 or indeed SkyGarden. Tip number 9, the weather. Yes, I don't know if you've heard, but sometimes in Britain it can rain, and that might mean that higher viewpoints like Horizon22 are lost in the cloud. Now inside Horizon22 there's nothing much to look at. So if you go up Horizon22 you might be disappointed. There's nothing else to do for it but shrug and say, bah, the weather, just like a true Brit. The most important tip of all, the one that people get wrong. Tip number 10. When do the tickets become available? Well, the short answer is, for Horizon22, 2 weeks in advance. You might think you want to go on a Friday, so you'll go to the website 2 weeks ahead of time and try and book tickets. But actually, they'll have all gone by that time, because in fact what happens is they go onto the website a block of a week at a time. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'll give you an example. I visited Horizon22 on Friday the 20th of June, 2025, but I had to visit the website on Monday, June the 9th, when the tickets for the week I wanted to go became available. I checked again on the Tuesday as it happens, and all the tickets for that week when I was going, including the Friday when I wanted to go, had gone. So Horizon22 says it releases its tickets on a Monday at 10 a.m. local time. So I recommend booking as soon as possible in order to get the visit sorted and the date and time that you want to go. Hopefully you can do this at 10 a.m. on the Monday local time. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, if you've got any value from this video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, or indeed you could watch one of these other videos that you're seeing on screen at the moment. Thank you very much, and goodbye.